Guys, welcome back to another video. So if this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much, and I'm going to be showing you how to make egusi soup today. First, I have my fresh beef. Everything is listed on the screen. I have my bonga fish and dry catfish. It's very important. I'm also going to be using cow skin called pomo in Nigeria. I have my periwinkles. I'm also going to be using fresh shrimps. It's totally optional. Black tiger prawns to be precise. I'm using fresh tomatoes, pepper and onion blend, fresh iru or locust beans. I'm using blended crayfish, and then I have some sliced onion, Maggi cube and salt. Also, I'll be using some vegetables, spinach to be precise, or you can use ugu leaf if you are in Nigeria. I'm going to be using my egusi of course. I roasted this in the oven, that's why it's brown. I'm also going to be using palm oil. It is very important, so let's get cooking. Okay, so the first step is to season your beef with some onion, salt and seasoning cube, which is your Maggi. I'm going to be using about 2 or 3 to season it. It's the stock I'm cooking the soup with, so it really doesn't matter. I seasoned with salt and Maggi cubes, and I'll add a bit of water and allow it to boil together. Make sure you cover the pot because the heat is what cooks the meat, not the water. Now while my beef is cooking, I'm just going to wash my fish, the bonga fish and the dry catfish. I like to debone them, like remove the bone in the middle. You just see how I'm doing it here. I hope it's clear enough. If you have any question, please ask me in the comment section. So I'm adding a bit of hot water so that it will be soft and I can remove the bone easily from the middle. Now if you don't really understand how to do this, then this video is for you. Like this part of the video is for you. Now all I'm doing is just opening up the fish, like the middle of the fish, and removing the bone and picking out the flesh and keeping it in a separate bowl. When I'm done with all this, I'm just going to rinse it with cold water thoroughly and set it aside. And also keep in mind that your beef is boiling, so make sure it doesn't get burnt. Okay, so you might be wondering why I'm not using stockfish. Stockfish adds a lot of flavor to most Nigerian soup, in fact to every Nigerian soup. But I don't have stockfish at the moment, and I can actually do without it because I have my dry catfish. These are the major ones. I don't eat stockfish, but I use it for the flavor. Also, I've shown you the best way to wash your fish, and you can eat without the fear of getting a bone stuck in your throat. Now it is properly cleaned and I'm ready to start cooking. Okay, so my beef has been boiling for about 20 to 25 minutes and the water is dry, so I'm just going to add my fish. Now I'm building up the flavor for this egusi soup. I'm going to add the washed fish and add more water, enough to cook my egusi soup, so I wouldn't be needing any other water. Now you can decide to season it a bit more, maybe with salt or with 1 extra cube because the water was dry in the first place. Cover it and allow it to boil together. I didn't season mine because it wasn't necessary. Okay guys, so I really like to save time while I'm cooking, and that's why when my fish and meat is boiling together and building up its flavor, I'm just going to be prepping my tomato, onion and pepper blend. And also I'm going to tell you something about tomato. Tomato is really important in your egusi soup. Please don't skip it if you are using my recipe, so that you get the exact results I have when I make mine. Your egusi will be delicious and you will not regret it. Even if it's just 2 tomatoes, make sure it doesn't overpower it, because you're not trying to make stew, but you're trying to make egusi soup. Use the right amount of tomato. You can ask me any question in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to get more detailed recipes like this one. I made this with love and I hope you would enjoy it while cooking and while eating. So now it's time to bring down the fish and meat. It has been boiling for about 15 minutes and it is perfect to bring it down. Now I'm going to turn it into another bowl and I'm going to be using the same pot. I really don't have the energy to wash any pot, so we're going to use it like that. Okay, so my pot is dry, so I'm going to be adding my oil. I microwave this oil, that's why it's really light. I just put it in the microwave for about 1 minute to allow it to is it defrost, or I don't know, just make it lighter. Now that the oil is hot, I'm checking with my, I don't know, it's part of the food hack. I'm just going to add my onion and fry that for a minute, and then add my locust beans. Yes, we're going to use locust beans. I don't know if you've not used locust beans before. This is a game changer and that's why I'm using it. I never used to use it before, but now I really can't do without locust beans. I can do without it, but it's really nice. It changes everything in your egusi soup. After that, it's done frying. I'm just going to add my puree, my blended tomato, onion and pepper. I keep saying tomato because it is really necessary. Try using 1 or 2. I used just 2 in this and my egusi soup was fantastic. The blend has been frying for about 5 to 10 minutes and it is dry. Now I'm going to mix my grounded egusi with some water. I'm just going to show you the texture so you know how you mix yours when you want to make your own egusi. I don't want it too thick and I don't want it too light, just the perfect texture. And we are going to add it into the fried stew. It's not stew, but yeah, it is stew at this point. We're just going to add it like this, mix it together and keep on stirring it, because egusi burns really fast. Keep on stirring it till it is completely fried. When we get to that level, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so as you can see, it already looks really beautiful. At least I like to eat with my eyes before I eat with my mouth. Now it looks beautiful, but it is not yet cooked. I'm going to fry this for about 5 to 7 minutes and I'll be turning it at intervals so it doesn't burn. When it is completely fried, you will see the oil around it just like that. And now I can actually season with my seasoning cubes. I don't use salt immediately because there's enough salt in my meat stock. After that, I can also add salt later if it's not enough, so that we don't mess up our soup. Now I just added my seasoning cube, and the next thing I'm going to be adding is my pomo. I feel like I'm talking a lot, but I just have to explain to you guys exactly what I do. The next thing is to add my periwinkle and also keep on stirring so that it doesn't burn. I'm not stirring because it changes anything in the soup while I'm adding all these things. No, I'm only stirring because I don't want my egusi to burn since I haven't added any water. Now the next thing is to add your fish or your fish stock and literally everything we've been building up flavor for. We're going to add our fish, meat and everything, our stock, which is perfect for this soup. I use the right amount of water and the right quantity. Do not be afraid, it's fish, so if you can't use everything, you can get rid of the remaining water. And if you don't have enough water, you can also add extra water later. I'm losing my breath. Now I just added salt, and I'm going to be adding my crayfish powder. Crayfish powder is really important because I mean it is soup. So what is soup without a little bit of crayfish? I just added the right amount. So you're going to also use the right amount of crayfish for you. I'm sure you've been cooking other soups before, so you know at least 2 spoons or 1 spoon. Is it teaspoon or tablespoon? Yeah, 1 tablespoon is enough. Now I'll allow that to boil together, and the next thing is to slice my vegetables because we are trying to save time. Okay, I've washed and cleaned my spinach. I'm just showing you how I do it because I think some people find it difficult to slice vegetables. Just cut it into 2 and hold it down and slice. Take it easy and breathe. It doesn't have to be extremely perfect. With time you'll get better at it. Now my egusi has been boiling for a while. I'm just going to add my shrimps or my black tiger prawns. This is optional, like I said before. I'm just going to add it and allow it cook together for a while. And the last thing I'm going to be adding to this soup is my vegetables, of course. We add the vegetables at the end because we don't need our vegetable to cook for too long. Also, I'm just going to add a bit of dry pepper because my pepper wasn't enough. I don't really have chili pepper. Like the chili pepper here in the abroad is not really, fantastic. So we're going to add a bit of dry pepper and add our vegetables and allow this to cook for 3 more minutes, and our delicious egusi soup is ready. Like, look at the beauty in this pot. It is so beautiful. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel at this point, I believe you would want to subscribe and get more videos. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.